Hey guys, we're back again with my main man, Thomas Bolton.
Thank you for having me back.
I love having you here. We've done quite a few cocktails over the year.
Yeah?
And I think today we're going to do one we haven't done before, the Keeneland Breeze,
Yes.
named after the historic racetrack right outside of Lexington, Kentucky. Fill me in, Thomas. What are we doing?
Maker's Mark and Keeneland have had a very long standing relationship. In fact, Keeneland was the first customer to serve the first cases of Maker's Mark to the general public. And we've kept that partnership going ever since. And their house cocktail at the track is the Keeneland Breeze. And that's the one I want to do with you today. If you guys are ever at Keeneland, the second week of April, there's a race that runs called the Maker's Mark Mile.
It's a great day, by the way.
It's a very fun day to be at the track. And they serve a lot of Keeneland Breezes. So I thought it'd be fun to make this cocktail. This is probably, I think all the cocktails we made have been relatively simple. This is probably the simplest cocktail that we're going to make today. It's still delicious, but you actually build it in the glass. It's good. It's ready to go. I have made thousands of these over my 5 years at Maker's Mark for events and stuff like that. So like I said, we build it straight into the glass. We're going to start with a half part triple sec.
So a half part triple sec orange liqueur. So I'm going to break off a little bit. Can you use other things like Grangala or Grand Marnier, Cointreau,
Yeah.
some of these other higher end things? Is it worth staying with a lot of orange flavor, the Kuiper and some of the others, or is there a top shelf Keeneland Breeze, or is that a waste of time?
I think
No offense to those brands.
I think with when it comes to Keeneland Breeze, this drink is meant to sip it outside at the track. It's meant to be refreshing and cool, and whatever your flavor profile you want, like if you want to use Grand Marnier or any of those, you can. But I think the whole idea of the cocktail itself is a trackside sipper, and the Kuiper triple sec or any other ones work just as well.
Perfect. Simple sipper.
Then so you got a half part, then you're going to do 1.5 parts of Maker's Mark. There you go.
1.5 parts Maker's Mark.
Yeah, and I guess you need to do your triple sec too.
Yep.
You're doubling up
I'm
here.
out of order. I threw him off with my annoying
It was a
questions.
great question.
We're going into the empty glass, correct?
Empty glass, yep. That's just your garnish glass.
that.
And then 1.5 parts Maker's Mark. There you go, there you go.
I want to smidge over 1.5. Just
Hey,
because.
that's the Brad pour.
Just
You've come to
because.
expect that.
All right.
Now at this point, your ice goes straight into the glass.
And you know my always question: are we going all the way to the top, part of it, over
All the way to the top. Just
All
about
the way to the
yep,
top.
right there.
Close enough.
And then you are going to float it with ginger ale.
Ginger ale float.
There you go. Now,
So I'm gonna be real here for a second. How far? I'm right here with the bourbon. I'm going all the way up.
you'll go to about where this
pour
wash line
slice?
is right here, just a little bit of space, because you do want to get your bar spoon and just, this is actually a new technique, or it's not a new technique. I don't think I've taught you this before.
Oh boy.
But it's essentially called a pull through.
Pull
So you've got soda,
Okay.
carbonation in there, so you don't want to stir aggressively because it'll foam up. So you just take your spoon and you pull it through the cocktail. And once that's mixing it without interrupting the carbonation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pull through
The pull through.
for the first time in the Thomas and Brad cocktail.
I know, that's pretty, you're doing a great job.
I may have overpulled it at this point, so stop.
So then you just take an orange peel, set it right on the side.
Thomas was nice enough to cut one for me so I don't hurt myself. And we're just going right on the side, right?
Yep. You're
Wow.
good to go.
That is the
Quick, easy
easy.
trackside cocktail. These are great if you're throwing parties at home. You can go ahead and batch these out ahead of time and then put them in a pitcher, and it's just people can pour over ice and go, so you don't have to worry about making cocktails the whole time.
All right, Thomas, cheers.
Cheers.
To our simple cocktail.
Keeneland Breeze.
Ginger ale, bit of a difference from things we've done in the past. I like it. I've always liked ginger ale, so well, this is good. This is easy. I could see myself at the track enjoying these.
Yes.
Well, there you go. Very simple. The Keeneland Breeze. You saw how fast it was to make. We'll see you next time.